Thank y'all for joining me again tonight for our second night of Easter week readings here. Last night we did Palm Sunday, where we talked about Christ's triumphal entry. Tonight we're going to talk about how he kind of cleansed the temple of some riffraff there. This is going to be in Mark chapter 11, verses 15 through 19. And to set the premise, most of Israel is coming to Jerusalem to celebrate Passover, which was a celebration of how the angel of death passed over the nation of Israel when they were in bondage in Egypt, and Pharaoh wouldn't let them go. Moses had already said, "Hey, you need to turn my people loose." Pharaoh wouldn't do it. The angel of death came through and took all the firstborn sons. The nation of Israel was spared if they took the blood of the lamb and painted their doorposts each side and across the top. So this is their annual celebration to come back and pay homage and thanks to God for this. So Mark chapter 11, verses 15 through 19. So they came to Jerusalem. Then Jesus went into the temple and began to drive out those who bought and sold in the temple, and overturned the tables of the money changers and the seats of those who sold doves. And he would not allow anyone to carry wares through the temple. Then he taught, saying to them, "Is it not written, my house shall be called a house of prayer for all nations, but you have made it a den of thieves." And the scribes and the chief priests heard it and sought how they might destroy him, for they feared him, because all the people were astonished at his teachings. When evening had come, he went out of the city. So picture this. These people are coming from all over the nation of Israel. They're coming to Jerusalem here to make these offerings and these sacrifices, to pay homage and to pray thanks to God. And, they're coming a long way, so they may not carry their sacrifice with them. But when they got there, they would buy an animal to sacrifice. And these people that were these money changers, they were taking advantage of people. These people that were selling these animals were taking advantage of people. And I believe the Pharisees, the Sadducees, the chief religious people of that time were probably in on it. They were making some money off of it too. And Christ goes in there and he flips these tables over and he drives them out and says, we're not doing this, it was written that this is supposed to be a house of prayer for all nations, and you've turned it into a den of thieves. You're stealing from these people. And, that's showing a whole lot of authority over what's going on in the house of God there. And number two, the thing we want to look at is we see that the priests there, the chief priests, they get mad. They get angry there. They start to fear Christ because they see what he's doing with the people they're supposed to be in charge of educating and teaching about God. They see what's going on in their lives, how the change that they're making going to him. They see that Christ is fixing to disrupt their way of life and what they've been doing, and they're getting mad about it. And that's where we're going to start to see a big change coming up in the next couple of days. So hope you join us again tomorrow night. Remember, we love you. God bless you. Y'all keep praying.